Okay, I just want to start this off by saying that the person in this video that Pat is talking to is one of Rowaiyaru's friends. So, yay.
What, bro? You see, like, we're already at, like, the top of the hood, bro. Bro, it's fine, bro. Bro, 22 and 16 isn't that bad. Come on.
Fatality.
Over the past couple of days, Rowaiyaru, a Baddies in the Hood content creator, has recently gotten exposed for some horrendous actions, and openly said that she refuses to be held accountable for these things, and continues making content as if none of this ever happened. So let's get into it. But before we do, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on so you never miss an upload. On the 13th of June, I DM'd a content creator named Harley, who has made a 3-part series on this on TikTok, asking for some details on what had gone on. He told me, "I would love to help, however I'm about to go to sleep and I won't be online till Sunday, so my suggestion is to talk to Nini, as she is the one who knows everything, probably more than me." Then gave me her Discord, along with saying, she is Ro's ex-head mod and basically ran the group chat which started it all. So what did I do? I did just that. I DM'd Nini saying, "Hey Nini, I just DM'd Harley asking about the whole situation regarding Ro, and he told me to reach out to you as you were an ex-mod for her and knew the most, and I'd really like to make a video on this to hold both Ro and Ko accountable for the actions they've done. With this said, it would be a huge bit of help if you'd be able to send context behind whatever proof you had, as well as a timeline on how all of this went down to expose her. If you wish not to help, that's also completely fine, and I will always respect your wishes." To which she replied with a whole fucking novel that I appreciate so much. So let's break it down into sections. To start, Nini tells me the 20th of April I became part of the friend group Rowaiyaru's. We had a phone call in our DM where she basically explained to me that the teaser video that had came up during beef with Harley was real. It explained to me people were harassing her for months and she eventually got fed up. She got into a call and her trans friend gave her the go-ahead to say it, and that's where the video comes from. Which, if you don't know what the Rowaiyaru's are, it's basically Ro's friend group. Hence the end of Rowaiyaru's username. Regardless, there was a video circulating during the time Ro and Harley had beef of Ro saying the T-slur, which if you don't know what that is, it's a derogatory slur towards transgender individuals. Ro had been caught saying this not only once, not twice, not even 3 times. No, she had been caught saying it 4 different times.
Do we have a deal?
I'm sorry, babe.
Trey, you are one.
Oh my god, this is the best day of my life.
It fucking is. You wish you was me. You don't have enough money to afford the tattoo I have, nor that pussy surgery you have. You mad that I get more pussy than you will ever have.
Cross, she just said
Jeez.
I can't.
And what about it? That bitch was a tree.
And then when confronted on live with Harley, she decided to lie about it, causing an argument between her and another content creator named Pat.
As for the T-slur shit, those videos that Pat just sent have no context in them. I didn't sit here and say anything. Well, but they don't. I sat here. No, they don't. So don't talk over me. Thank you. Oh, don't talk over me. Don't talk over me. Don't get messy. Because I'm gonna
lie. Because you're
bitch,
not gonna
you're
lie.
the one that wants to sit here and fucking lie. You're the one that wants to sit here and fucking lie. You're the one. That's why your check got took. That's why your check got fucking took. That is why your check mark got fucking took back. That's why your check. Shut the fuck up. It's my turn to speak. It's my turn to speak. No, it's not. I'm not done clearing up my shit. You're not gonna sit here and talk about me and not have me speak. The fuck? You're not gonna sit here and have me. No, shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch. Turn to the left because clearly this shit isn't going right, you dumbass hoe. Yeah, but I'm not. Oh, but I'm not. No, because it was AI. But it was. Oh, but it was. Oh, but it was. No, but it was. But it was AI. But it was AI. No, but it was. But it was. Hey, where's your proof? Hey, where's your proof? And where's your proof? And where's your proof? And where's your proof? You have an out of context fucking video. You have an out of context video. Bitch, all of your fucking proof is taken out of context. Hello? Ho, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No, because I'm not done. No, because I'm going to continue to talk my shit. Because, here, Pat, let me make something extraordinarily fucking clear. This is not the first time. No, this is not the first time that you've done some fuck shit like that. And that's why it took me less than a snap of my finger to get your fucking check mark took. Because you are notorious.
Yeah, with no proof. With no proof.
We screen shared the entire fucking group chat. We screen shared the entire fucking group chat. Here, let me ask you a question. Do you think Natty would take it if there wasn't any proof? Do you think that Natty would take it? No, bitch, there was proof. Hello, there was proof. Why do you think we got in this situation? You guys were stupid and decided to add every single fucking content creator known to man inside of that group chat, thinking one of them wasn't gonna leak it.
Then a day later, she came out with her own statement admitting to one of the T-Slur videos, but saying the other one was AI and wasn't real, as well as going on live stream and saying this, even though the other video was recorded and first sent out in 2022, when AI was nowhere near as good as it is now, meaning there would have been no way in hell that it would have been able to recreate her voice. She also goes on to say that she can allegedly reclaim the F and R slurs, as well as mentioning an allegation of her threatening to dox a minor, which I will get into later.
Last time I'll be speaking about this, and I'll pin this comment so that any newbies that come through in the Discord server that come in throughout the day can be, forwarded to this. I'ma just say it straight up. I'm not gonna go into the nits and grits and dirty details regarding the state of my mind when I was like 15, 16, 17, and like newly 18 years old, or like the struggles that I faced with myself. And that's mainly why I feel like I haven't been really taking this as like seriously as I feel like the general public wants me to, but for that and which it's worth, in the end, I don't know if y'all have noticed, but none of any of this is like recent at all. Now stay with me, because I know that some of y'all heard that and like rolled your eyes. Stay with me. I'm not saying that that's an excuse. However, it does tie in with what I'm saying momentarily, okay? Cute. None of this at all happened within the times that I was a content creator, or even whenever my like Discord server that's been around for like a hot minute has been a thing, and I began content creation knowing full and well what I left behind in terms of like a digital footprint. And I was able to do so confidently due to the fact that I knew that I personally had grown and moved on from those times. So to keep it short, never said the N-word ever. Never have, never will. Don't know where that came from. Don't know where that came up. The T-Slur Genshin Impact clip said singular time to mock the Cardi B video. If y'all don't know what that is, I'll show it, because to me it's still funny as fuck.
Yeah, because the bitch was a tranny.
However, if you know, you know. Never was said again. And any other clip containing that slur, I still stand on that, was not me.
Oh my god.
It wasn't. I can reclaim both the F and the R slur. I feel as though anybody that sat here and that has, I don't know, been around me for a minute knows damn well that I'm for everyone, girl. I'm for the girls, gays, and theys and everything in between. Love them all so incredibly much. And I've openly spoken about it on live stream about saying that I don't use them regarding to the whole, doxing of minors things. Never did such a thing.
Next, Nini tells me her real name is Meg. I have proof of her telling me in DMs. It's not doxing if I did not search for that info, nor if I was told that info. It's a first name. I have no idea what her last name is and everything. Over the few months I was close with her, she started to show her true colors, saying ignorant racist comments and even making a comment about a woman who she works with and her braids. These are things I sadly have no proof for because I never clipped them, but I only state them to inform people. I have a video of her saying the other day that she will not come out about the teaser video and doesn't plan on it. I asked her in DM in the video. I will be censoring Ro's real name, so they don't come at me telling me that I'm openly spreading her personal information, because it's not my goal nor my intention. However, Ro did in fact DM Nini that information, which does in fact invalidate the doxing scandal on Nini's side. To the point Nini brings up about Ro allegedly making racist remarks to a woman she works with. There's a clip of Ro also speaking about this on Harley's Live.
I will sit here and outright say where I work because, mind you, I have a second job as of now and I will be quitting there soon, so I'm not afraid of anybody coming and finding me, but I worked at Buc-ee's. If anyone knows what that place is, if any of y'all are from the South, if any of y'all from Texas, y'all know that's like biggest fucking gas station in the world. They are strict as fuck. Oh my god, they're strict as fuck. I've never had like a more suffocating job, okay? So we have a general manager and we have assistant general managers. I get my hair cut every once in a while where I trim off the dead ends and I shear it thin just so that my texture comes out a little bit more. I am Irish. I have curly waves. I have gorgeous, gorgeous hair. I love my hair so much. I come into work the day after I had gotten my hair done and I got called into the back office by, you're absolutely right, by an African American assistant general manager that I had, where she had essentially told me, she said that my look was outside of the company standards and that I need to represent the brand's image at all times, and that it was imperative that I come into work with my hair well groomed. I looked her in her face and I said, can you please stop being vague? What are you talking about? She said that my hair was outside of company policy and it was inappropriate. I told her to call my general manager right now. He sat down and I explained to the both of them, I said, and I quote, my hair is completely within company regulation. It is not at a distracting length. It's not sweeping the floor. It's not in a weird cut as an undercut or a mohawk or a side cut. It is its natural color. My hair is completely within company regulations. And he sat there, he nodded, and then he turned back to her and he said, oh, are you like asking to be sued? Because again, that is discrimination. To sit here and to threaten to perform corrective action upon somebody for their natural hair texture.
But since there's no evidence regarding either side, it will stay as an allegation. Then Nini mentions a clip of Rose saying that she was never planning on speaking about the Teesler video, which I will play now.
And I had thoughts of just like straight coming out and like saying why and like giving an explanation, but you know, then like how would you say it happened at like the worst possible fucking time, so I was just like,
yeah.
Then, once again on Harley's live, Tread saying that it was taken out of context. Then, on another live, is Harley's reaction and showing the Teesler video, which I personally find a little funny.
Bitch, look.
That bitch was a tranny.
Ooh! That bitch was a what?
That bitch was a tranny.
She was a what?
That bitch was a tranny.
Hold on. She was a what?
That bitch was a tranny.
Okay. So you said it twice. You said it twice and lied to my...
Then, Nini continues her novel of an explanation with, she did also inform me about the Japanese stuff and how she said she was Japanese, but all the proof in our server are recent and I was never aware of them. I was only slightly told about the Japanese/RCTA thing. Her boyfriend vented to me about numerous things, like how she ignores him, goes from loving him to absolutely hating him, her screaming at him, saying his name represents her and his name is hers. He had also talked about her body to me. I'm 17 years old. Ko sent me explicit anime images that contain the N-word. Again, I'm a minor. Which, this in itself is a lot to unpack, so I'm gonna go over every single detail. First thing mentioned is how Ro has a very controversial past with being RCTA, which if you don't know what that is, it's race change to another, or essentially transracial. She claimed that she's Japanese, that she was born in Japan, and then she has even gone on about how people on Roblox wearing kimonos and making her culture and aesthetic is disrespectful to her. Mind you, this was 2 years ago, when she was 18 years old, meaning she was still an adult. She also told a Filipino girl that she wasn't Asian and that she was Mexican after saying she was born in the Philippines. Along this, she's also said the C-slur, claimed that she was going to change her skin tone in order to be black in the next revolution. Regarding Rowaiyaru, or Ro's boyfriend, there's screenshotted evidence of him sending Nini NSFW gifts in her DMs when she's a minor. Ro still to this day is in a relationship with Ko, knowing all of this, and she's also reacted to what Ko sent Nini on call, as well as calling him while her and Nini were in a call to confront him about ranting to Nini about him and Ro's relationship issues.
Yeah, wait. He sent me that movie trailer because he wanted to watch that movie with me when you weren't talking to him, and then he sent me those things after. He was like, oh, I have really weird gifs or whatever you fucking say.
what the fuck?
Oh, so
Are we
were you not aware of this?
What the fuck?
No. Okay.
No, I feel disgusted. Hello?
Can I forward that to her or no?
No.
Need to call him, or what do you want me like?
You wanna know what? Sure, go ahead. Let's see if he answers for you. He
Okay.
picks up that phone. I'm breaking up with him on my soul.
Goes on mute.
Are you being serious?
Inventing to Nini about problems between you and I. What have I told you about using her as your therapist? I told you that it was fucking weird because she was still a kid, and I told you to stop. There are multiple other people that you could go to if you're feeling a certain way. You can go to Shimo, you can go to Sue, you can go to Karina, you can go to Eddie. I'm done. I guess what I said didn't fucking matter. You want to sit here and complain about how your feelings apparently don't matter to me, but whenever I sit here and I tell you that that is wrong, yeah, that's what I thought. Hang up. That's it. I'm done.
After all this, Nini finishes it off with, "So with all that, I had just become uncomfortable and wanted to come out about it. I knew I couldn't do it alone because I knew I didn't have a voice compared to her. I told a few of the mods that were in her server, which were also my friends. One of these mods, who were my friend, had been in the GC from the very start, and then all of a sudden switched up even knowing everything I had said with all the proof I have. I kept the GC because I knew I needed more proof, but eventually when Harley was added, it was leaked. Every proof we have found is from people who used to be in Gion, which is the group she presented to be Japanese, and or just people who have had experiences with Ro, which I can't thank her enough for all the help she has given me for this. Unfortunately, we still have more to uncover. I had mentioned earlier when talking about Ro's statement that she has allegations of her saying the R and F slurs, as well as threatening to dox a minor as a 20-year-old woman. On top of those, she also has allegations of having a racist past relating to saying the N-word and talking about how BLM was stupid as fuck. Relating to the R slur situation, it's a clip from a Twitch live stream from a few years back of her playing some games with both the lives titled with the R slur as well as her saying it in one of the clips.
Hello kitty, Bella kitty, hello kitty, Bella kitty, hello kitty, Bella kitty, hello kitty, Oishi.
What is wrong with you?
I'm retarded.
What? We're not ready for that one, yo.
The F slur allegations come from a strand of screenshots going back a few years, which I will display on the screen. The allegations of her having a racist past. There's multiple screenshots of her saying the N-word, or some sort of variation of it, which can be proved by the fact that there are other screenshots of her with the name Yanagi, like this one of her basically making a fucking Nazi flag and her avatar on top of it. Oh, and in case I haven't mentioned, she's also claimed to be a Nazi. Along this, her boyfriend is far from innocent when it comes to racism. He said to one of Ro's friends that she sounds like a slave owner and made some other comment towards Mexicans. Then we have the comments Ro made about BLM. She said, and I quote, "In fact, the whole BLM thing was stupid as fuck, because at the end of the day, the message was great but executed so poorly. You rioted and screamed in the street for what purpose? As well as to go on and compare white people being enslaved to black people being enslaved in the 1800s, which me personally, I was unaware that white people were even enslaved, but you go off, queen." Now to end this god-awful situation off, let's talk about how Ko got caught having a fetish for having whole sexual relations with fucking animals. Like, we are devolving? Holy shit. Not only this, but he also ranted to Nini about having to get a job as a 21-year-old man because his mom refused to keep paying for his phone and shit. Like, can we please get a grip on reality and realize that you are a grown-ass man who isn't gonna have everything handed to you all the time? But I digress. There's also a shit ton of evidence of Ko grooming a child who was 15 when he was 19, as well as scamming the child out of $100.
Yeah.
For multiple reasons that are justified.
Mhm.
And also scammed her out of $100.
That's kind of mean.
In which he tried to defend saying that he was 16, which wouldn't make sense saying he's 21 right now. Regardless, the victim named Evelyn showed us her ID, which shows that she's 18 turning 19 right now. She also goes on to show that she confronted Ro. Ro completely brushed it off and asked Evelyn how much money she wanted and told her to come to terms with herself. His mom also caught him during the time that he was having relations with a 15-year-old and got on his phone and said that he was too old to be talking to her. If anyone has any more proof on her, I'll put the link to the Exposure Discord server in the comments so that y'all are able to send it. But with all that said, stay safe and much love.